Hi, friends. Welcome to another episode of Bobby's Podcast. It's going to be a beautiful day. You just got to decide it is going to be. It's all in what you make of it. So let's dive right in. I found some interesting news about Pope Francis. Sadly, he passed away. We announced that at the age of 88. May he rest in peace. But some stuff is coming about his personal life. So long before he became a holy man, Pope Francis was actually a nightclub bouncer in Buenos Aires, Argentina. He was also said he would also baptize aliens like from outer space if they wanted him to. I have no idea what that means, but he was a bouncer at one point. That's pretty cool. My goodness, Kanye West. There's not a day that doesn't shock me about what he says. He just keeps becoming more and more unhinged. So he released a new song called Cousins, which he says is about a male cousin he used to have incestuous relations when they were kids. I thought this was a joke because I saw the screen caps on Twitter and I was like, this is not real. This is not real. So I immediately go to the comments. I don't know if you're a person like me, but when something is diabolical like that, I go right to the comments. And of course, the comments never disappoint. There's lots of funny ones, but I actually found out through the comments it's a real thing. So the call is coming from inside the house, Kanye, because he's been very outspoken about homophobia. Aw, isn't this sweet? George Clooney says he and his wife, Amal, have never had an argument. After more than 10 years together, quote, we're trying to find something to fight about. My goodness. Well, isn't he just lucky and in love? Living legends and icons are still around, and Dick Van Dyke, at the tender age of 99, is still alive, thriving, and leading sing-along performances. This was an event that he held. He led a sing-along performance on Sunday, Easter Sunday, including songs from Mary Poppins and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And it's just cool to see like people at that age still doing things. Like, age really is nothing but a number. So I love our American treasures. Flabbergasted is the only way to describe this next story. The Academy, the Oscar Awards, made a new rule that members of the Academy who vote on films to win the Oscars are required to now watch all nominated films in each category before voting for the Oscars. So you mean to tell me that they were able to just vote off of something without even knowing what the content was? They also say that AI won't help or hurt a film's chance of being nominated. I'm okay with that part, but are you kidding me? Like, you can vote for a film and give somebody an Oscar award and never have seen the film? That makes me question if people watched The Substance with Demi Moore because, she was nominated. And to me, nothing against Mikey Adams or whatever her name is. She won for Anora, but she beat Demi Moore. And I'm telling you, if you've not watched The Substance, that is one of the coolest performances ever from Demi Moore. And I've seen quite a few of her films, but it was just epic to see somebody in their 60s kind of embracing the struggle with age, and especially with women in Hollywood and how they're devalued after a certain age. She really brought that to the forefront. So I have a feeling a lot of those people that voted for Anora over The Substance didn't watch The Substance, because if you did, you would see how amazing it is. And I'm going to recommend it to you. This next story is so Dolly. I feel like I should create a new segment on the podcast called That's So Dolly, because I just love her. She is another living legend and icon. When Dolly Parton stays in California, she says that she wears her makeup to bed. She says, with earthquakes, I never know when I'm going to have to run out in the middle of the street. I just love that she's more concerned about looking good in the middle of an earthquake. I love her. And I love you. Thank you for watching or streaming another episode of Bobby's Podcast, wherever you get them. Go over to BobbyAdan.com, BobbyAdan.com. That's where I have all my links for all my socials, where you can listen to me on all streaming platforms like Apple, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, all the cool things. But I appreciate your support, and I love what I do. I hope you have a wonderful day. Kisses from me.